Morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in. Come on in. Like the videos, you guys come in. Trying to move this around. Like the videos, you guys come in. Come on in. Come on in. I hope everyone's having a great morning. I hope everyone's having a great morning. Gonna probably do a quick live. But I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's having a great weekend. Come on in. Come on in. Press 1 if you can hear me okay. Press 2 if the sound is a little muffled. Press 1 if you can hear me okay. Press 2 if the sound is muffled. We're going to talk Diddy. We're going to talk Jamie Foxx. What really happened with Jamie Foxx? A lot of people had their conspiracies and they were talking about it, but alleged there's supposed to be like a documentary that's coming out. If that's true, so that would mean that there's a few people that's tied to this situation. So come on in, come on in. Let's talk about a few subjects. Tried to go live at 9:30, but I got busy. I had to go get breakfast and they were busy. Had to go get lunch and dinner. They were busy. So come on in, come on in. We're going to talk. I did do a post in regards to Jamie Foxx. That's in my shorts. So all comments are alleged. If he is having a documentary coming out, we will watch it and we'll listen to it. There's more to come in regards to the Diddy's case. More is being talked about. There's stuff that's happening behind the scenes in regards to his lawyers, updating documents, not happy with what the media is saying and talking about. But the biggest thing is Diddy has done a lot, allegedly. And you can't allegedly blame alleged victims, for coming out and speaking out. But what he's wanting to do is he's wanting to silence the victims. He's wanting to silence the media. And that's what he's always been able to do. And many people are like, nope, let all that come out. Let all that come out. Let people speak. You can't control this. And then many people with larger pages and some legal pages, at some point, is he going to be able to, he's concerned about his character and having a fair trial. But the biggest thing is, if people are now able to speak because you're behind bars, people are going to speak. They need to. The rollout of it, every week we hearing jaw dropping information. Every week we're hearing this might have occurred, that might have occurred, this might have been an issue, that might have been an issue. I was listening to a page this morning in regards to Diddy's lawyers are possibly upset because of the 120 cases. They're a little bit upset, alleged, in regards to some of the tape information being leaked. And we'll find out more when the trial happens in May of 2025. I don't think we're going to be shocked about stuff because every week we're hearing stuff. And he's definitely trying to shut down the media as well. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's trying to shut down the media in regards to having leaks. He's worried about having a fair trial. There's going to be people that don't really pay attention to what's been said about him, but it's all over the media, and it's been all over the media, and it's going to continue to be all over the media, because you figure there were 6 cases last week in regards to the 120. Now there was 7 cases that the attorney Busby leaked. Now how many cases are going to be leaked this week? I think some are shocked even more so in regards to the 13-year-old allegations. And then we just saw a video of him asking a 13-year-old if she's coming to an after party. And then I posted another video. It looked like he was doing an interview with a 13-year-old. I posted that in my shorts. But here nor there, he's made choices. His resurfaced videos are not that great. And why would you do what you've done over the years? Like I said before, was he trying to let the industry people know, look, my secrets have been kept. I can keep your secrets as well. I'm wondering if he kind of thought that. You know what I mean? Hey, if you want to, like I said before, if you want to cheat on your wife, come on over here. You want to cheat on your girlfriend, come over here. Look, I've been able to get away with X, Y, and Z for 30 plus years. And it's a concern, but we're seeing his resurface videos and he's saying a lot. He's mentioning a lot. And it's eye catching, concerning, and kind of weird. And kind of weird. We're going to get to a few different clips. Pierce Morgan did an interview with Cassie's ex hairstylist slash makeup artist, and she said they travel the world. Now, when she said certain things, you really got to pay attention to what she's saying, and then you'll see that Pierce Morgan is asking her questions. Are you surprised? And then he said, are you not surprised? Well, why would you be surprised? And then she's saying she regret not contacting the police when all that was happening. You got to remember how she had said her and Cassie was at a location and Diddy stormed into the room and he was like, where's she at? Where's she at? And then, Cassie came out and was like, well, what's going on? And then the makeup artist said she heard a few things going on in the background. There ain't no way. There ain't no way. There's no way. I'm wondering if I should switch that to that, but I don't know if I should. But yeah, many people are talking about the Jamie Foxx thing. Oh, Jamie Foxx. Yeah, I'm wondering if I should switch it to that. I might keep it as this. But yeah, we're going to talk Jamie Foxx. We're going to talk Pierce Morgan. And like I said, there's a lot of stuff that's happening behind the scenes. I'm definitely listening to a lot of court YouTube pages, but there's a lot of documents that Diddy's lawyer continue to update. He's trying to do a gag order. There might be stuff that's coming out in regards to the trial. If there was tapes and allegedly who's on these tapes. If that comes out in trial, some of these celebrities aren't going to be able to keep it a secret. If that comes out in the trial, some of these celebrities, their careers are almost done, done. Done, 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 done. Done, done, done. And a lot of them are scared. And we're going to hear and see a lot of celebrities do interesting things, be tied to different things, be in certain relationships. We're going to be like, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm reading this too because I don't no, I'll talk about that later. Did you guys catch the Kamala Harris slash Beyonce's thing last night? Good morning, everyone. I'm sorry. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in, everyone. Press 1 if you can hear me okay. Come on in, everyone. Press 3 if you're new and where you're watching from. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here and where you're watching from. So we always kind of see where people are chiming in from, how many people are new, how many people have been here before. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here, where you're watching from. Good morning, everyone. Can you guys hear me okay? Press 1. I haven't seen no comments yet. Normally somebody's commenting. But yeah, this Jamie Foxx thing is interesting. He talks about his illness. He talks about, what transpired. And if he does have a documentary coming out, it's going to be interesting. Good morning, Baltimore. Okay, you guys can hear me okay. Good morning, Baltimore. We did a video on Trump being at McDonald's. I'll go ahead and talk about that real quick. We're going to get into the Pierce Morgan thing as well. If you did not know, Bronny James is scheduled to play both G League and NBA. So he's going to split his time because many reporters are saying Bronny James need more time. He was really good in college, but he had that health concern. So Bronny James is definitely going to split his schedule between G League and NBA. That's going to be a lot on him. But they saying he needs a little bit more polishing. He should need more polishing. He's LeBron James' son. But here nor there. Okay, good morning, Baltimore. Good morning, Harlem. Good morning, New Jersey. Good morning, Michael. Let's see. Good morning, good morning. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Like I said, press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here, where you're watching from. We're going to talk hot topics, trending topics. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Did you guys check out the rally yesterday? Did you guys check out the rally yesterday when Beyonce endorsed Kamala Harris? Did you guys check that rally out? And are you guys surprised of how many people are endorsing Kamala? She had Megan Thee Stallion in her hand signs. She had Usher. Okay. Eminem, I'm cool with. You know, he do support Detroit, but then people were talking about Eminem and all the stuff he had going on in life. These media people be cracking me up. They be cracking me up. So wait, she had Megan and her hand signs in her video. Gotta look that up with those mean. Usher. She had Beyonce. And who else did she have? There was somebody else. Eminem. And I don't know if she had, out of those, I really don't pay too much attention, but and then of course Barack brought out Eminem. So that was interesting. But yeah, Kamala Harris is a trip. And I think she had just got a big donation from Bill Gates. I did a short on that. I'm trying to remember, and that's the thing I'm wondering too. How much do these celebrities get paid for their appearance? That might be a check. A college, sending your kids to a college. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that might be a check. Just yeah. And Kelly Rowland, everybody's fooling Kelly's outfit. They talking about Kelly Rowland outfit looked like when Martin Lawrence went to jail. He was walking sideways. They saying, Kelly, you too beautiful to be dressing in an outfit like that. Kelly's gorgeous. Let me ask y'all this question though. It was Kelly, it was Beyonce. Where's Michelle? Where's Michelle? Why they always leaving Michelle out? Destiny Child has three people: Beyonce, Kelly Rowland, and Michelle. Why isn't Michelle ever with them when they do different stuff? Now, we remember that Beyonce and Kelly Rowland grew up. They were like sisters, for real, for real. Beyonce will even do stuff more so with Kelly than she do with her sister Solange. You know what I'm saying? So where's Michelle and where's Solange? I get it though. But I was like, where's Michelle? Why ain't Michelle on the other side holding hands with them? Let Michelle get a bag. Y'all know what I'm saying? Come on. Who else thought about that? When they rolled out and it was Beyonce, Kelly Rowland, where was Michelle? Why aren't we helping Michelle get a bag? Yes, I saw that video clip where he was talking about get rid of the pizza boxes. Yes, and recycle the plastic. Yes, I saw that. Uh-huh. Yep. Something going on. Something going on. And this is the biggest thing. Do he not care about his children if they get caught up trying to dump evidence? Do he not care about his children and asking them allege? They say that's his cause. They say that's his voice. At first, I was concerned about talking about it because I was like, is that AI? But for him, and see, his kids have been around him long enough. They've always probably talked in code. That's concerning. Brainwashed. I kind of think so too. I don't think he gonna care about their futures. He didn't live. He didn't have fun. He didn't did him. These poor children are gonna have concerns. I feel for Quincy. I feel for Justin, and I feel for Christian because guess what? He still got that mindset. I could do anything, get rid of, and you calling your children to do XYZ. He know those calls are recorded. So you don't think that the FBI and people aren't going to be listening to their phone calls and trailing them? They don't need to be caught up in his mess, but I'm concerned about them boys. I am. I'm concerned about them boys getting caught up in trying. And then they were saying his plane was still flying around, but he might have been leasing his plane out to maybe get money if somebody need a jet or whatever, or a decent pilot. But yeah. And I'm wondering, like I said last week or earlier this week. Nope, it was earlier this week. I said, I'm wondering if he still has all those NDAs. If he has all those NDAs that's going to tie him to all these situationships. Baby, you know what I'm saying? They said he loved recording himself. He didn't like repeating himself. And I'm wondering if them NDAs is going to tie him to some of these situations. Yep. Yep. There's a lot going on behind the scenes in regards to his docket. A lot of people are pulling up Pacer. They're talking about the gag orders. They're talking about he trying to muzzle the victims. He trying to muzzle attorneys. He doing a lot behind the scene, y'all. He keeping his lawyer busy. This is gonna run him a lot of money. And this is the biggest thing too. If he gets his children involved, he probably like, oh, I ain't gonna be in here by myself. Mm-mm. I ain't gonna be in here by myself. I'm not gonna. What? A parent would want to protect their children, but everybody said, how you saying that? Remember when he went on vacation 5 6 months ago with the girls, and the mule was with them. The mule was with him then. So his way of thinking and doing stuff is definitely different than other people. But then remember when I did a video when he was mad at his sons and they had a party and he was like, I'm gonna put you on blast. I'm gonna put you on blast. Don't be having these women's around your sisters. Your sisters are queens. Mm. But you got your queens around your mule. Mm. So we about to get to this Pierce Morgan video, y'all. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Utah. Hi, Carmen. You're always in here. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Good morning, Carmen. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here, where you're watching from. But good morning, everyone. Did you guys watch the rally? We're talking hot topics, trending topics. We're about to get to this Pierce Morgan video because he had talked to Cassie's ex, makeup artist, hairstylist, something. We're going to play it. We're going to play it. It's going to go a little fast. I'm not going to play it too fast, but it's going to play fast. But you'll still be able to understand what's going on. Okay, so let's get ready for this video. Fair use, copyright disclaimer. Let's get into it. We're going to do a reaction review on this Pierce Morgan interview. Let's get the likes up. We're at 4 likes. We have 189 people in the building. Let's get the likes up. Oh, I had to turn my monetization on. Let's get the likes up. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. We're also trying to get to 32K, so don't forget to subscribe. Over the last 3-4 days, I haven't been asking enough, and I need to ask more, so that way I can definitely get to 32K. But yeah, the page had only had 3,000. We're trying to get to 32K, so we have 200 in the building. Let's get the likes up. Okay, so let's go here. Let me turn this monetization on. And let's get to the beginning of the clip. So like the video as you guys come in. Fair use. We're going to do a reaction video in regards to Pierce Morgan and the panel. Let's get the likes up though. We're at 6 likes. The views should match the likes. Double tap the screen if you have a tablet or a phone. Hit the thumbs up above the video or below the video. Let's get the likes up. We're at 6 likes. We should have almost 100 already. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video or below the video. Diddy's in the media. People are questioning what happened to Jamie Foxx. I'm turning my monetization on. Sometimes I try and not say it there. And I need to do my disclaimer too. Hold on one second. Like the video, like the video. Continue to get the likes up. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism. Stop. For purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Gotta turn that monetization on. Gotta get paid. It's interesting how they pay us. I ain't gonna lie. Hard as I work. So donations are welcome because I'm telling y'all, for like my million views, I really thought my check was gonna be. Mm-mm. It's interesting, y'all. I'm just telling y'all. I work hard. I work hard, but I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna see what the first check presents itself. Hold on. I'm almost done. Almost done. Like the video, like the video. Let's get the likes up. We're at 12 likes still. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Other pages really don't even start till like an hour later until the likes are liking. The likes should match the views. We're at 208. Okay, so there's that. I'll add some more later. Like the video, like the video. We're about to start the clip. But let's get the likes up. Space it. Space. Question mark. Okay. There's a monetization. Okay, let's get the likes up. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Let's get to the Pierce Morgan. He has a panel, and they're talking about Diddy. Also, Jason Lee is on the panel. Also, Vlad is on the panel. So let's go.
Daily. A slew of new lawsuits makes damning claims about more sexual abuse, including with a 13-year-old girl. 50 Cent says he's been raising the alarm for more than a decade. But 6 of Diddy's children say their father was a victim of a grand conspiracy.
Are y'all mad that 50 Cent is coming out with a documentary? Like I said, come on in, come on in. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here. Like the video, like the video. How do you feel about 50 Cent coming out with a documentary?
Conspiracy theory. Every day there are new and damning allegations from the people who knew him best. Over the next hour or so, we're going to hear even more of them. Well, joining me now is the podcaster and commentator Jason Lee, attorney Benjamin Chu, who represented Johnny Depp in his defamation case against Amber Heard, the former Diddy publicist and host of Naughty But Nice podcast, Rob Shooter, and from Vlad TV, DJ Vlad. Welcome to all of you. I'm going to start first by talking to Mila Morales, who worked as Sean Combs' makeup artist for many years, was also friends with Cassandra Cassie Ventura, as well as Diddy's deceased partner, Kim Porter. Well, welcome to Uncensored, Mila. Just to paint a picture of how well you know P. Diddy, how long did you work for him?
I worked with Sean Combs in 2000, early 2000, until 2005.
So around 5 years or so?
I was 5 years or so, yes.
And how much time did you spend with him?
I spent a lot of, obviously I did his male grooming. So we did a lot of, it was strictly professional. And we spent video shoots, photo shoots. I traveled the world with Kim and Sean because, he invented the he invented the entourage. So I would travel with Kim and Puff to Saint-Tropez to make sure that Kim was ready for the paparazzi.
And what was he like? I mean, when you were around him then, albeit this is quite a long time ago, 20 years ago, but what was your...
When you put your heart and soul into creating something, you want it to make an impact, to endure, to express something. What does it take to get there? I'm Questlove, and this is Quest for Craft, my collaboration with the makers of the Balvenie Single Malt Scotch Whiskey. A deep dive into the obsessive, never-ending, whatever-it-takes journey to create something extraordinary. When you have an idea you're passionate about, yet it seems there's no place for it in the world, do you pivot to something else, or do you stick to it and change the world? My guest, Lin-Manuel Miranda, sticks to it. Through sheer tenacity, he turns crazy, unprecedented ideas into crazy, unprecedented successes. Lin-Manuel and I are at Electric Lady Studios with the Balvenie Single Barrel 12, and we're discussing craft and persistence. Does holding on to your original vision hold you back, or...
Hold on.
Assessment, being that close to him for that length of time. What was your assessment of his...
Sorry, there was a commercial playing. So, like the video, like the video. Come on in. We're listening to Cassie's ex-makeup artist / hairstylist.
character?
Well, Puff is a perfectionist, and he was just a completely hard worker. He wanted everything to look grandioso. And, he taught me really everything I know about the industry. Like, as far as, being super professional, super just... Everything was so just grandioso.
But has your view now changed?
I mean, absolutely. I mean, this is 24 years later, and it's shocking to hear all these allegations. It's completely shocking.
Shocking to hear them? Is it surprising, given everything that you may have gleaned about him in that period?
It is surprising. Yes, it is. I mean, it's been, hearing all of this. I mean, I owe a lot to...
I told y'all, she gonna answer the question and he gonna repeat the question. She gonna answer the question and he gonna repeat the question. Shocking surprise. I think people are kind of shocked that it's gotten to this, to where it was women. Now we're hearing different workers being hired. We're hearing different allegations about things being spiked. So what she knew then may have gotten worse over the years because nobody stopped him. Like the video, we're 16 likes. Don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to get to 32K. We have been having people subscribe. Thank you. Like the video. We're at 16 likes. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video or below the video. We're at 16 likes. We should be at 100. Be kind in the comments. I will time you out. I have to run a show. I don't have time for foolishness. I should be with my family right now. So be kind in the comments. I will time you out. Let's go.
To puff with my career because, you know, I've worked with the biggest photographers in the world, the biggest directors in the world. And, you know, we've met, we would go to Paris Fashion Weeks. I mean, we were running around with like the biggest names in the business. So, you know, to hear all of this happening right now is just, it's shocking.
You see, the reason I'm curious why you find it that shocking is that in 2010, you were very close to Cassie as well. And we've seen this horrific video, which emerged last year on CNN from several years prior, where he literally... I'm going to just let the viewers know where I'm going here. You know, there was this appalling video that we're now seeing where he literally beats her up in public, in a hotel, on the floor of a hotel, but in a public area. And it was absolutely despicable. Now, you said about that it wasn't a one-off, that when Cassie was beaten up on a separate occasion in 2010, you took her in, you said. We didn't even want to go to hospital, so I had a doctor friend of mine come and take a look at her. She was badly bruised, had knots on her head, and a black eye. We were scared. I still have PTSD talking about it. That's nearly 15 years ago. So my only question to you is, given what you witnessed then, given what you...
Trigger warning. She continues to let him know she is still affected by talking about it. So you're going to hear he's kind of annoying to her that she's answering the question and she has to keep reliving this. And then he's going to ask later in the next 5 or 10 minutes. He's going to ask about, has she been contacted? Will she testify? Like the video, We're at 18 likes. Let's get the likes to 100, guys. You got to push me out into the algorithm. To hit the like button is free. To subscribe is free. And I'm bringing y'all to TTT. I don't know if she's lying or covering up. I just think she's telling her truth. And he keeps asking her almost the same question. That's what was concerning. She already basically saying how she's still bothered by it. So let's continue. Let's continue to hit the like.
You had happened. And given what we all then saw with the second incident on that horrific video, actually, why are you that surprised about these allegations that have come to light?
I mean, for me, it's like it's just reliving the whole situation over again, and that to me is the shocking part of it. You know, I block that. That's PTSD. That's trauma that I experienced from back then, and reliving it is really, you know, difficult for me to experience because I've known Cassie since she was 17 years old, and I was like her big sister, as well as her makeup artist.
17.
And, just watching all of this it's absolutely shocking.
Right, but I mean, the reality is, it's just based on what you witnessed that day in 2010, and based on what we've all seen in that other video, the guy, at the very least, was a person who beat up women. And yet the picture you painted of him, of your time with him, you know, in the early 2000s, was actually very positive. And you say you're very surprised and shocked by what's now come out. I wouldn't be shocked if I'd seen what happened to Cassie at first hand, and the way you did. I think this guy's a monster. And I'm curious why that isn't what you're thinking, or have you blanked that out?
Oh, I've absolutely blanked it out all these years because it's something that I was very focused on my career. And so what happened then, you know, obviously we couldn't discuss with anyone. So I had to, like, blank it out of my brain.
Do you wish with hindsight...
continue on and...
But do you wish with hindsight, and I'm not accusing you of doing...
It's Are You Meant to Be a Life Coach ebook.
Hold on. Got to get rid of commercial. Like the video. We're at 19 likes. Let's get the likes up to 100. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video.
Hindsight, to prevent him treating other people.
Yeah, nobody...
Do you wish you'd taken it to the police, to authority?
Nobody should be surprised. She talked about him seeming nice then. Then she talked about when he came into the room and he was like, "Where's Cassie?" And then she had said there was things that she heard and she had knots on her head. So she's very clear in what she's saying, but he's being annoying. Sorry.
Of course, I mean, absolutely. But, you know, these are things that we couldn't do because we were terrified of Sean.
Right, so that's really interesting because that wasn't how you described him at the start of this. So tell me about that. Clearly, there's another side to this guy, to the one that you painted when we first started talking. And the other side to him is appalling, isn't it? I mean, he wielded this power, this influence, this terror over you. Tell me about that. Sorry.
I mean, like I said, like at the beginning of, my career with Puff, it was just like, we were rising to the top. And like, when it got to the point with Cassie, it was like very difficult for me to like, deal with that. Like, even right now, it's just, it gives me like trauma. And so watching all these allegations unfold, being an industry professional, that's all I cared about. And like, I don't know what goes on like behind closed doors. So that's not, that's not something for me to like even think about. And so when, watching this unfold, it's been really difficult for me to like stomach.
Right, but it wasn't, just respectfully, it wasn't behind closed doors, because in 2010, Cassie came to you after he beat her up.
Well, no, but I was there. I was actually with her that night.
Right, so that's what I mean, is that you knew it was happening because you were there. Do you feel any sense of guilt that you didn't report it?
Of course, absolutely. I feel...
Do y'all see what I'm saying about how he's talking to her, asking questions? Do you feel guilt? Of course you feel guilty. Of course they should have went to the police, but everybody keeps saying they don't know if it would have did any good. I feel bad for the lady. I think a lot of people are going to be very cautious about going on his show. We're playing it because it's a recap review and it's a reaction video, but it's interesting how he's talking to the guests. It is. It's just interesting. But when Jason Lee gonna talk, Jason Lee gonna bring it home. Jason Lee is very clear in what he wants to say. He's very clear in his statements. Let's continue. I feel bad in the interview in regards to how he's talking to her. Let her speak. Let her get it out. Many people have said the guys were even scared to speak up. So, of course, the women are going to speak up. Be scared to speak up. Yeah, so don't be kind in the comments. I ain't got time for people saying weird stuff to me.
A lot of guilt. I've been feeling that this whole entire year, because I wish that I could have done something more. But at the time, we were both very terrified. So it's like, what were we supposed to do?
You said, this is a quote from you, we're always scared of Puff. He's a powerful person. We don't know what would have happened to us if we'd spoken out. He could make you disappear. That sounds like you're saying he would basically have you killed.
Who knows? Who knows? We were just scared.
Did you genuinely think he might have you killed?
No, I don't. I was just saying that because that's something that, it's a thought. It's just not, I don't know if it would happen. It was a thought.
That's a pretty extraordinary thought to have, Myla, about someone, isn't it? That they have the potential capability to do that.
Well, it was a thought.
Did you fear he might kill Cassie?
I don't know if like I said, I don't know. That's not something that, I have no idea. It's just, to fear that, yes. But, to actually, I can't answer that question. I really can't. It's not.
He came out, did he, after the second attack that we knew about? There have been reports of multiple others. Mm-hmm. He put a video apology out. Let's take a look at this.
My behavior in that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I was disgusted then when I...
But he also deleted that video. Yeah, RIP to... Let's see how many people are tied to, if you know what I mean. Like the video, like the video. Let's get the likes to 100. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video or below the video. Hitting the like button is free. To subscribe to the channel is free. Let's continue.
Did it, I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day.
Could we use your house to trial our 24-hour bathroom upgrade system? We're looking for homeowners within valid states to test our new 24-hour bathroom remodel service. For extremely cheap, professional contractors will take care of everything. Installation, upgrades, etc. You only need to be a U.S. resident living in an eligible...
Hold on. But they're saying Diddy's often seeing a doctor as well, y'all. That's being reported. He may be struggling from withdrawals. He may be struggling with the shock of it all. He may be struggling with the not being able to get a hold of his substances. He's maybe shocked in not being able to talk to the family like he won't. So they saying he see a physician constantly in regards to talking to somebody. And then they keeping an eye on him because they don't want the same thing to happen to the other guy happen to him. So, and it could be, you know, I don't know. I don't want to say that, but don't play. Okay, I'm gonna say it this way: don't play cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs now. When you did all this alleged stuff, and like I said before, a judge jury's gonna have to decide if he really did any wrongdoing. But yeah, let's continue with the interview. Like the video. Like the video.
I didn't believe it.
Right. Because you knew he'd done it before.
Exactly. I mean, if he's done it before, then, you know, making an apology letter or apology video, that just holds no value for me.
Oh, I think he would have never stopped. Over the years, it sounded like he got worse and worse and worse and worse. And the things that he would do, it would get worse and worse. And his friends just stood by and watched. That's why I can't wait to see who these celebrities are. Because you stood by and watched. If you was cool with him, you knew what was going on. And you did nothing. You did nothing. His friends knew everything. Did y'all see that video I posted on my shorts when he was asking the 13-year-old girl if you coming to an after party? Ashton Kutcher was standing right there. And so was Farnsworth Bentley. Let's continue. Like the video, like the video.
There are a lot of rumours that he may have had some involvement in Kim's death. What do you feel about those rumours?
I mean, I don't know. I can't answer that question. I mean,
Alleged.
there's rumors, and that's not something that I can answer.
Given everything that you've now read and heard about him, do you think it's possible?
Possibly. I don't know. Like I said, I can't answer that question.
The indictments against him centre around these freak-off parties, where it's alleged all the coercion, assault, abuse, drugs, and so on took place. Did you know about these parties? Did you ever attend them?
Absolutely not. I mean, I was there just to do my job, and I don't know anything about those parties. Like, I'm actually in shock to hear about them at this point. Like, I was there to do my job during the working hours, and then I would go home and work the next day. I mean, I had nothing to do with that. Absolutely
Was
not.
it not common knowledge that he had these late after parties, these freak-offs?
Not for me. I had no idea.
What do you think is going to happen to him, Milo?
I mean,
So over time, he might have got worse. That's all I'm saying. Who is this talking? This is Pierce Morgan and Cassie's old makeup / hairstylist. Stylist. Hold on. I'm gonna play the rest of the video.
I'm not really sure. I mean, I'm not sure. It's just, it makes me very sad to see, you know, the outcome of all of this. Like, just to see his legacy, like,
You're welcome,
where he
Nicole.
is now and how we started. So it makes me very sad.
I mean, his children have come out with a powerful statement saying, the past month has devastated our family. Many have judged both him and us based on accusations, conspiracy theories, and false narratives that have spiraled into absurdity on social media. We stand united supporting you, Puffy, every step of the way. We hold on to the truth, knowing it will prevail, and nothing will break the strength of our family. We miss you and love you, Dad. Now, you would expect kids to support their father, but the sheer...
Now, TMZ reported that Diddy was shocked that the kids made a statement. That was alleged. TMZ reported that Diddy was shocked about that because I think Diddy don't want the media to come after them in that way, but they did. But then, if you guys did not know, Quincy has a vlog coming out, and people are saying, no, y'all need to lay low until after the trial. Let's continue with the video. Continue to like the video. Continue to like the video. There's about 260 in the building. Please subscribe to the page. We're trying to get to 32K. Thanks for being here, everyone.
welter of allegations, the horrific detail that's contained in them, the fact that this has all been run by the FBI, who obviously have, pretty much an impeccable record of conviction with these kind of cases. It is more likely than not now that he's never coming out of prison.
So what do I think about it?
Yeah.
I feel very sad for his children, especially his children, because, I mean, they didn't ask for this, and now they have no mother, and they're not going to have a father, and that really that's devastating for me. Like, the children are, I don't know what I don't know how to look at this.
Martin, just tell me, what's your biggest regret with all this, given what's now been coming out?
My biggest regret is not coming forward to the police about what happened in 2010.
Have you not been approached to talk?
Obviously.
Have they asked you about that now?
So she regrets not going to the police. He about to ask her about if they've contacted her. Let's listen.
Do a formal interview?
No.
Are you expecting them to?
I hope not. I mean, this has all been very traumatic for me. Like all of.
County Executive Dave Coulter fought to protect funding for Planned Parenthood.
Yeah, she said it's all been, hard for her to hear, hard for her to listen to. I don't think that he asked her if she was ever in contact with Cassie since Cassie filed the lawsuit. I don't think he asked if she R.I.P. to Kim Porter. I don't think he asked if she had gone to Kim Porter's funeral. So he kept, he more so was asking if they've contacted her and would she testify, waiting for the ad to go past.
I don't know.
I'm rewinding a little bit.
This, like, just to see his legacy, like, where it is now and how we started. So it makes me very sad.
His children have come out with a powerful statement saying, the past month has devastated our family. Many have judged both him and us based on accusations, conspiracy theories, and false narratives that have spiraled into absurdity on social media. We stand united, supporting you, Puffy, every step of the way. We hold on to the truth, knowing it will prevail, and nothing will break the strength of our family. We miss you and love you, Dad. Now, you would expect kids to support their father, but the sheer welter of allegations, the horrific detail that's contained in them, the fact that this has all been run by the FBI, who obviously have, pretty much an impeccable record of conviction with these kind of cases, it is more likely than not now that he's never coming out of prison.
What do I think about it?
Yeah.
I feel very sad for his children, especially his children, because, they didn't ask for this, and now they have no mother, and they're not going to have a father, and that really that's devastating for me. Like, the children are, I don't know what I don't know how to look at this.
Marta, just what's your biggest regret with all this, given what's now been coming out?
My biggest regret is not coming forward to the police about what happened in 2010.
Have you now been approached to talk? Have they asked you about that now to do a formal interview?
No.
Are you expecting them to?
I hope not. This has all been very traumatic for me. Like, all of this.
But if you were called to testify against him, would you do that?
I don't. No.
You wouldn't?
No, I don't think so.
Mother, listen, I know it's very difficult for you, and like I said, I'm not making any suggestion that you knew about any of this, other than obviously what you witnessed with Paul Cassie, and I appreciate you joining me. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
So y'all let me know how y'all feel about he talked to her, how he treated her, the questions he asked. She'd already said she was basically traumatized. He does really good in interviews. I just felt that some people might be leery about going on because of how he do ask questions. I had also listened to what someone saying, when you go on his show, be prepared. He's going to keep drilling, allege, until he gets you to speak about what he wants you to speak about. I had just heard that last week. Now, hearing her interview, I kind of get what they were saying. Like the video. Please subscribe to the page. We're trying to get to 32K. We're going to listen to Vlad and Jason Lee are coming up next.
Well, let me turn to the panel now to talk about all this. Jason, I think there's probably a lot of people who were around Diddy during the last 25 years or so who might well share Myla's horror and shock about what's happened. What did you make of what she said?
And one of the conversations that people are having is how many people were around and knew about the Diddy After Dark parties. There's some of us that went to the Diddy parties. Everybody in the culture, everybody that is a celebrity is wanted to go to these parties because they were the party that you had to go to. But this Diddy After Dark situation that none of us were privileged to go to, thank God. I want to know who are all the people that were there and why are they not being indicted? Why is everything being kept so confidential? Why can't we see more information so we can have a bigger picture? That.
Right, but more's to come. More's to come about the racketeering. More's to come about the indictment. More's to come for sure.
That is the frustrating part because a lot of us that know these people are still among them, and we would like them to be held accountable as well. I feel for his children, like she said. The kids that I do know, I've said many times, are good kids. And reading some of their statements about, their books being pulled, their mother's legacy now being caught up in this whirlwind created by their father and all these allegations has been disappointing to see. But I guess it's just par for the course in today's times.
Ben Chu, you represented Johnny Depp. He obviously went through a whole very highly publicized court case and ended up being...
Now he's has a lawyer on the panel. So this lawyer is going to speak about Johnny Depp. I don't know why. And he's going to talk about Diddy. But this is the lawyer speaking.
Acquitted with Amber Heard they weren't the serious allegations, but they were certainly quite serious in their own right. When you look at the case against Diddy, it's obviously on a massively bigger scale, but do you think that the FBI basically have their man? Is there enough there, do you think, to get a lengthy conviction?
Here's a very good to be with you. Just to clarify, the Deputy Hurt case, Johnny was the plaintiff in that civil action for defamation. He had the burden of proof to show that Ms. Hurt had lied about the allegations about him and that she did so with actual malice, and he won that case. He was never charged civilly, and he was never charged criminally, and he was completely vindicated by the jury. But in answer to your question, I think they do have their man. I think the two, just the threshold required, as you know, Piers, to get search warrants for both of his residents is a very high standard in the U.S., and they had to show probable cause even to get those warrants. They got them. I think the evidence is overwhelming, and you referred to the Cassie video. I think that is also devastating. I think that's going to force him to testify, and I think he's going to have to do an awful lot better than he did in that apology video if he's going to convince one or two jurors to hang that jury. I don't like his chances.
And how significant is the likes of Mila Morales, who I just interviewed, who in 2010, before that other incident which we saw on that horrific video, years before that, she was with Cassie after she'd been attacked by Diddy on that occasion. How important could that be if it comes to it?
Oh, I think it's very important, and I think the video is so damaging at any trial, whether it's criminal or civil, because it's hard to explain away.
The video is so damaging, but he might also have other videos in regards to how he treated Cassie, how he treated alleged others. They're trying to put a stop to any other leaks of videos coming out because he's basically saying, my character, I want to be able to get a fair trial. He don't want people speaking out about him, even to this day. Like the video. I see people are subscribing, and thank you. Please continue to hit the like button. Yeah, he's still trying to gag order people, keep people quiet. He's basically saying, I want a fair trial. Dude, you've done so much. People have the right to speak up because there's so many. So many have had concerns over the years. But now you want to put a gag order, you want people to be quiet, and you want to silence the media? They're saying it's probably not going to happen, but he's trying.
If there isn't video or if there isn't audio, then there's open to doubt. But when you've got the audio tape or videotape, it's just, as you know, so devastating. But I think the corroborating witnesses will be helpful too, but they're just going to confirm what we've seen with our own eyes.
One of the problems with big high-profile celebrity trials of any nature is that you're always going to get some people trying it on who want to maybe make money, make fame, whatever it may be out of it. You've been involved in these kind of things. How do you sort of weed out, if you like, the wheat from the chaff when it comes to these kind of situations?
Most people have no clue that in 2023...
Another commercial. Like the video. It's definitely going to be an interesting case. And like I said, if that side is not ready for May of 2025, there's nothing he's going to be able to do. The trial is set for May of 2025. If the other side is not ready, they have a lot to go through. 25 plus years of video, messages. They have a lot to go through. That's a lot of information. And they have other cases. There's other indictments that's been coming out. The guy from Abercrombie and Fitch, so they have a lot of indictments. They got a lot of stuff going on right now. And a lot of more people are going to be exposed. Yes, a lot of more people are going to be exposed because people are furious that the feds are taking so long to bring down some of these people. Alleged. Many people are saying there wouldn't be all these alleged victims if they would have took down Diddy years ago. There wouldn't have been these extra alleged victims in regards to the Abercrombie and Fitch CEO and what he had going on. You had to be a certain way. You had to look a certain way. They were actually interviewing people to bring them to the Abercrombie and Fitch. What is Mike Jeffries or whatever his name is? Hollywood is being exposed. And some of these celebrities are mad because they can't do their little weird stuff that they used to do. But don't think that they're not trying to create another little Diddy, though. I don't know who they trying to create to be the next so they can get their little whatever off. I gotta be careful what I say because how I talk to my friends, I can't talk like this on here. But it's serious though, y'all. It's serious. He been doing stuff for years. Many people are frustrated with the feds because they knew certain things was going on. And sometimes they'll watch a person for 10 or 12 years. They'll watch a person for 10 or 12 years. But think about how many victims would have been, you know what I'm saying? And if it was true about the baby oil and alleged lacing of it and the alleged lacing of candy, and then more and more celebrities are coming out, y'all, saying they went to a party, got sick, and luckily their bodyguard at certain ones was with them and got them out of there. Baby, weird. Hollywood is being exposed. Next clip. Like the video.
Presenting somebody high profile, you get a lot of...
There's about 317 in the building. If I can please get 300 people to please subscribe, and thank you if you've already subscribed. We're trying to get to 32K.
calls, and a lot of them are from crazy people or people who want to get their own 15 minutes of fame. But there are, we got some very good leads, anonymous leads that panned out. So you really have to run each one down, and you can't be complacent. You can't assume that something you're being told is not true. You have to run each lead down.
You've said that Combs needs to own his lifestyle when it comes to...
What's up, sis? Good morning, Anthony. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here, where you're watching from. I have a really good friend named Anthony. And yesterday, the friend said his name was James. I finally talked to my friend James. We had a great conversation. Late. My poor boyfriend. My goodness, my poor boo. But yeah. So hello, Anthony. Oh, I almost said what he do. But fine. Michael Ealy fine. Ooh. So hello, Anthony. Whenever I see a name, I shout that person out because it makes me think about my friends. You know what I mean? Other pages probably don't do that, but I have a lot of great people in my life. Yeah, Michael Ealy fine. Yeah. Good morning, Georgia. Good morning, Spain. Good morning, UK. Good morning. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here before. Okay, back to the video, y'all. I'm silly. It's been a good morning. I had a good week. Let's go.
Defense. Explain what you mean by that.
Well, I think for sure he's got to explain that video. I mean, he absolutely has to explain it. If it's not, if he chooses not to testify, that will be damning. He's going to have to really take responsibility, not just mouth the words. When he said that he was sorry, it didn't ring true. I think I'd like to see more emotion there. I think another complicating factor is the fact that he's already done the apology video. So you can imagine the prosecutor cross-examining him not only with respect to the original video, but also with respect to the first apology. So if he does a better job the second time, people are going to say, well, why are you acting differently? I just think it's a really, really difficult situation he's in. And I think he's got to go for juror nullification. I think he's got to hope for 1 or 2 jurors there who will be willing to disregard the judge's instructions and willing to disregard the evidence and go for some kind of conspiracy theory or something like that. But I think that's his best hope.
Let me turn to Rob Shooter. You were part of Diddy's publicity team. How long did you work for him?
Early 2000s.
Okay, listen real close, y'all. This is Diddy's ex-publicist. He gonna talk about what he noticed, what he saw, the things that Diddy would ask him. This is Diddy's ex-publicist. He'll give his name in a minute. But like the video. We got about 245 in the building. Please subscribe, and please turn on the notification bell. Let's listen.
Listen, so I started in about 2001, left in about 2004, 2005.
And what was your sense of the kind of person you were working for?
He was driven, he was rude, he was vulgar. Here's why Audible is a great side hustle.
Hold on.
Because
Gotta get rid of the ad. Like the video. Please continue to double tap the screen to hit the thumbs up. Please double tap the screen to continue to hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. It is free to hit the like button. And it is free to subscribe. And thank you. Okay, the ad is done.
You think a celebrity might be? I was pretty early on in my period.
Thank you, Anthony. Peace Queen. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Our career, and he was probably my first big star in many ways. He taught me how to be a publicist. He was hands-on. He loved being a celebrity more than any other star I've ever worked with. And he was also charming. And I hate to use that word because I'm going to look so naive here, but thinking back in that period, he was charming. He had a big smile. And I think this is why he probably got away with it for so long.
You know, I met him a couple of times. I met him at a dinner in London.
Have a good day,
Kendall.
Kendall.
Party in LA. I remember the conversation. We had a conversation about iPhones against Blackberries. And in London, I had quite a long conversation with him. And I saw that charming side to him both times. I was genuinely shocked when all this stuff broke because I'd never seen another side to it. But a lot of people, and I'll bring in DJ Vlad here, I don't think this is such a shock to a lot of people in the hip-hop world, is it?
I don't think it's a total shock, but you're also seeing the hundreds and hundreds of civil lawsuits. I think most of them are nonsense. I think most of them will be either thrown out or settled at pennies on the dollar.
I mean, Vlad,
Did Vlad say he thinks that the civil lawsuits are nonsense? Y'all gotta really listen to Vlad over the last month. Y'all really gotta listen to Vlad over the last month. Did he say these civil lawsuits are nonsense? Yes, he did. That has to be a concern. I'm gonna rewind it a little bit. He just said he feels that the civil lawsuits are nonsense. So you're telling the victims, alleged victims, what they're stating is nonsense? He just said that. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here before, where you're watching from. I rewinded it a little bit. You really got to listen to Vlad over the last month. It's going to make you side-eye him. Yes, it is.
On left in about 2004, 2005. And what was your sense of the kind of person you were working for?
He was driven, he was rude, he was vulgar, he was charming, he was everything that you think a celebrity might be. I was pretty early on in my PR career, and he was probably my first big star. In many ways, he taught me how to be a publicist. He was hands-on. He loved being a celebrity more than any other star I've ever worked with. And he was also charming, and I hate to use that word because I'm going to look so naive here, but thinking back in that period, he was charming, he had a big smile, and I think this is why he probably got away with it for so long.
You know, I met him a couple of times. I met him at a dinner in London. I met him at an Oscars party in LA. I remember the conversation. We had a conversation about iPhones against Blackberries. And in London, I had quite a long conversation with him. And I saw that charming side to him both times. I was genuinely shocked when all this stuff broke because I'd never seen another side to him. But a lot of people, and I'll bring in DJ Vlad here, I don't think this is such a shock to a lot of people in the hip-hop world, is it?
I don't think it's a total shock, but you're also seeing the hundreds and hundreds of civil lawsuits. I think most of them are nonsense. I think most of them will be either thrown out or settled at pennies on the dollar.
I mean, Vlad, just to explore that, I mean, what seems extraordinary to people now when we see the sheer scale of these indictments and the sheer volume of people who have been caught up in this is why on earth this wasn't blown up years ago? Why do you think that was?
Well, I think the Cassie lawsuit. I think when that actually became public and you saw the big spotlight on it in the same way that you saw the R. Kelly, documentary come out, the same thing that happened with Harvey Weinstein when it got international attention, I think that law enforcement, their ears perked up and they saw this as a way to actually jump on the bandwagon and to probably make a career with the prosecutor.
Jason, on Sunday, new batch.
Piers, I have an idea. I want to just piggyback on what Vlad said, and Vlad could agree because Vlad and I, we're tapped into the culture daily. You know, these freak-offs that we're hearing about, I never heard the term freak-off ever, and I've been around for a long time, but we have heard of Freaknik. And if you think about Freaknik back in the day, Freaknik was a cultural destination where every rapper, every woman, everybody wanted to go to, where the purposes of flying to Atlanta was to go out there, have a good time, have sex, hook up with all these people. So that culture back in the 90s was something that the culture thrived on, and that was at a time we didn't have social media, Me Too, cancel culture, all those things. Now, fast forward, Vlad will tell you, there was lots of conversation when the Freaknik documentary came out because people didn't want to be associated with that era in time that they may have been participating in a time we're in now. And so where you see that people are shaming the freak-offs, there was a lot of these activities that have been happening over the decades. And now what the hip-hop community is resonating with is
I told y'all Jason Lee gonna bring it. So you got the Freaknik, you got people saying freak-offs. Diddy made his choices. Yeah, they might be bigger fish, but Diddy made his choices. And he's gonna have to live with the choices that he's made. Like the video. Let's get the likes to 100, everybody. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. And please, if I get 200 people to please subscribe, we're trying to get to 32K. And if you've already subscribed, thank you. Press 3 if you're new where you're watching from. Press 3 if you're new where you're watching from. Yeah, Jason Lee brings it home. Vlad is a trip. Did y'all hear what he said? He alleged thinks that what they're saying. Okay, Vlad.
Next, how is it going to catch up with me? I don't want to be affiliated with it. There's a lot of Diddy friends that I can tell you whose names are being rumored to have been around these situations that are being extremely silent right now because it's almost like a contagious flu and they don't want to catch it.
Right. I mean, Vlad, on Sunday, new lawsuits dropped against Diddy. In one of them, he's accused of sexually assaulting a businessman in 2022 before a, quote, well-known athlete put a stop to it. Another one says he raped a 13-year-old girl at a
dot.
Alongside.
Who's the famous athlete that stopped it? Thank goodness they were there. But did they get in trouble for stopping it? Because you got to remember, when you're on something, he was on something. So he's having major withdrawals. He can't get that, but they say they can get some stuff in there. But yeah, who's that famous person? It showed a picture of who the famous person was. They had a big back, a little bit. Whoever that thick person was, brown skinned. That's all I can say. Whoever that famous person was. Like the video.
An unnamed male celebrity as a female star looked on. There's got to be a lot of very famous people who were, as Jason says, who were around this scene, around Diddy, around his entourage, everything else, who were reading stuff like this and gulping very loudly that they might get dragged in, aren't they?
Well, I think people are scared to get dragged into the criminal charge. In terms of civil cases, you can name whoever you want to name. Lawyers really don't have to do that much due diligence. There's so many fake lawsuits out there. But for example, I had Teray, the journalist, on recently.
Did y'all catch that, T, too? There's so many fake lawsuits out there. Did y'all catch that, T, of what Vlad is saying? There's so many fake law. Who you working for, Vlad? If these victims are coming forth, and if Attorney Busby has the receipts, the police report, if they have the hospitalization reports, Pay attention to what Vlad is saying over the next year or so, y'all.
On my show, and he had actually done an interview recently where he talked about he had a one of his male cousins. He actually called Diddy and got him a internship at Bad Boy, and soon afterwards he actually ended up quitting. And then he told Teray afterwards that Diddy demanded that he spend the night with him in order to keep his job. So he ended up ultimately quitting his job. Diddy's always kind of hid his real sexuality. I personally think he's bisexual, and I think this will come out at some point. I don't know why he doesn't come out already, because there's been so many stories from people like Teray who are actually credible, and from people that actually, like his cousin, who is not trying to sue, who's not trying to get publicity off of it, but these stories have been circulating, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with being bisexual, but he should come forward with it because there are so many allegations at this point.
Yeah, I mean, Ben Chu, this issue of other unnamed stars at the moment who may or may not get pulled in, how likely is it that these names are all going to emerge?
I think it is likely, and I would respectfully disagree with DJ on that one, because I think even if there's no criminal liability for these people who are onlookers, they can really lose a lot in the court of public opinion. And if you're a prominent individual and you witnessed criminal or other just depraved behavior and you look the other way, that can be devastating to your career. So I think
Facts.
I think there are a lot of people who were checking their Rolodexes and making sure they weren't at particular parties, because I think...
I'm glad there was an attorney on the panel. Because what is Vlad talking about? I'm so glad. Like the video. Please don't forget to subscribe to the page. Let's continue to listen.
It can ruin careers.
Rob Shooter, one of these, I just named one of these incidences in one of the new batch of lawsuits was from 2000. That's around the time you began to work for Diddy. Did you, in the time you worked for him, have to deal with allegations that came directly to you for a response of any kind in that period?
No, none whatsoever, which is why now, 20 years later, this is all so shocking. When I was with Diddy, he was really rising to the peak of his success, and the opposite happened to me. I had publicists for A-list stars calling to get their celebrities into his parties. I was offered $10,000 once to get somebody into his party. So this was the period when everybody wanted a piece of Diddy.
I always wondered, were there a charge to get in? He just said some of those parties will cost $10,000. Because I had said, I don't think Diddy's going to incur all the costs in regards to food, alcohol, chefs, people to clean up, security, parking. So back then it was almost $10,000 to get in. Wow. I really haven't heard that. You guys, have you heard what the cost was going to be? I'm finally hearing, because I said there's no way Diddy's incurring all these costs himself. Like the video.
Massive companies too, Clive Davis, Anna Wintour at Vogue, Estee Lauder, all wanted a piece of Puffy. So when I was with him, it felt as if he was the king of the world. And I didn't hear any of these rumors. I heard a few rumors that he was gay. I know he had a gay uncle that he would talk about a lot as an inspiration for his fashion collection. But I did not hear the sinister rumors. A little titillation about him maybe being bisexual, but nothing really sinister. In fact, I thought Puffy was a phony. I thought he pretended to be like a gangster, pretended to be tough, where in reality, he was the first to go to bed. After these parties he would throw, he'd be the first caller.
Back then, when you was with him, he was the first to go to bed. Now they say he barely sleeps. He sleeps for maybe 4, 5, 6 hours, and that's it. And he constantly works all day, every day. That's why he's aging so fast. Look at Diddy 10 years ago, 5 years ago. He is aging fast, and his face is long. He aging fast.
Again in the morning, maybe 6 a.m., figuring out what can we leak to Page 6? What can we leak to the entertainment shows? And so all I saw...
See, these celebrities like to leak stuff. Told y'all.
This working machine 24/7.
And he was obsessed with Prince Harry and William, wasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. He used to ask me all the time. I'm British. I live here in America, but he would ask me all the time. I think because I'm British, he thought that I knew them, and I did not. However, I read the newspapers like everybody else, and each day he would text me or call me, wanting to know what was going on with the princes. He asked me on more than maybe 10 occasions if I could get an invite to the palace. I tried to get them to 1, 2, 3 of his parties. They never did turn up. And then what was really bizarre too is when I'd go to his apartment, he had an entire townhouse basically on Park Avenue. When you turned up at his house, you'd go upstairs in the elevator, although you would go through security, which I thought was a little weird, like at an airport. He had
So he had metal detectors get into his place when this publicist worked for him. You couldn't just get in. You got to go through like a metal detector. Probably because he was concerned if somebody felt that they might have been alleged blackmailed. Let's continue. Like the video. Please subscribe to the page. There's about 100 in here. Almost 200. Like the video. Please subscribe to the page. We're trying to get to 32K. Yes, I have to stop and play it, and I have to do a reaction video. Fair use.
Detectors. When you walked into his home, you'd go up to where he lives, and he would have photographs of him and lots of celebrities. He loved celebrities, but he also had a framed picture of Harry and William, which I thought was quite strange.
Very, sounds like a lucky escape, didn't they?
He had a framed picture of Harry and William. Now, they were at a location where he had somebody must have snapped the picture of Harry William being by Diddy, but that wasn't a party. he had somebody snap that picture. They did not want to invite him to the palace. They probably heard the goings ons and owns with Hollywood. It's still going on. Real talk.
Didn't go to those parties. This issue of 50 Cent and his, as he said, he spoke to People magazine defending his criticism of Diddy, saying, look, it seems like I'm doing some really outrageous things, but I haven't. It's really me just saying what I've been saying for 10 years, which is kind of true. For 10 years, he's been calling out Diddy and others. Has he been vindicated, 50 Cent, do you think?
I mean, I don't think 50 ever really liked Diddy. Tony Yayo's a regular on my show, and that's Diddy's right-hand man. And he's always said that whenever they would have meetings with Diddy, he'd be like, listen, I don't like him, but I'll hear what he has to say. And I remember on Drink Champs, this one instance we talked about where he was, I guess, talking to Diddy, and Diddy offered to take him shopping. And he was like, what, like I'm a girl? Like I'm a hot girl that you take shopping? Like, that's ridiculous. So, I think that Diddy always... rubbed 50 Cent the wrong way, and 50 always had a disdain of him. And now that this is happening, Diddy's just joining into the... 50's actually joining into the circus. And he's coming out with his own documentary. It's going to be on Netflix. I'm sure that's going to be epic.
Jason, you know this world very well.
There's a lot of conflation. There's a lot of conflation happening.
I love when Jason comes in. I do. Like the video.
Though, because what 50 has been critical about is that, well, what he said is that Diddy was gay. All the trolling on Breakfast Club and everywhere around media, social media has been about Diddy's sexuality. I haven't heard him say Diddy slept with a little kid. I haven't heard him say Diddy drugged people. I mean, I haven't, but if somebody else has, let me know. I think that there's just been so many different misinterpretations or connections of things that are just muddying the water, right? Diddy parties and Diddy After Dark, two different things. So a lot of celebrities that are afraid to be tied to Diddy After Dark are not coming forward saying like, hey, yeah, we've been to a Diddy party. I've been to a Diddy party. So I think, trying to make sense of all of it, has been mind-boggling because there are so many things being connected to things that are not a thing.
And from what you're hearing, Jason, do you think there's a lot more dominoes to fall here?
Absolutely. I mean, I'll put a name out there that was really close to Puffy, which has been ironically very silent. And I mean silent, is Naomi Campbell. Naomi Campbell is somebody that...
And he was friends with a lot of famous people. I'm surprised they're not talking about Khaled. I'm surprised they're not talking about French Montana. We got to look at back at who he's been rolling with strong for the last 5 years. What did the housekeeper know? What did the driver know? What did the maid know? What did the chefs know? What did the catering company know? You know what I mean? Like the video. What about me? What about you? Time you out. I'm on one today. So be kind in the comments. I'm on one today. So be kind in the comments. I'll time you out.
Is connected to people all over the world, rich, powerful people, and her name, has been coming up a lot recently, and she's been very silent on Diddy, the relationship, wishing any well wishes to the kids. I mean, she's been around through all of these things, and there's, I think, a lot more to come, and people are very afraid of their...
French Montana is now dating someone from Dubai. I guess she's a very well-known prince from Dubai. So some of these celebrities are going to be traveling, y'all, and they're going to be connecting to different people to try and change the narrative and distract away from what's going on. Like the video. We're almost at 37 likes. We got to get the likes to 100, y'all. It's easy. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Yeah, she's a prince. Yeah, princess. Yep.
Name being brought into it because we all don't know what are on those tapes. We don't know what's on the cell phones. We don't know but we all know that the law knows, and soon we should probably find out.
Yeah, I mean, look, I know Naomi Campbell.
Yep, I'm wondering how many got health concerns too. Y'all know his medical records are sealed. I'm wondering why. Maybe because he don't want people suing him for that too. Hello, they're sealed. Why are they sealed? Let's continue.
She's not here to defend herself. I don't think you're making any allegation against her, but she certainly hasn't said anything. And there are a lot of people around Diddy that haven't. I can understand that if you're completely innocent, but you did know him and go to lots of parties or whatever, you don't want to be tainted by this. So the silence may not be complicit. It might just be fear of getting contaminated.
Like the video.
You don't think so, Jason?
No, Piers. No, Piers. First of all, Piers, there are 3 deadly people on this panel, me, you, and DJ Vlad. They do not like the fact that the 3 of us are here talking right now. For me, if you showed up to every Diddy party, now not the Diddy After Dark per se, and I don't know who did or didn't, but if you showed up to every Diddy party, or Diddy showed up to all of your parties, and all of a sudden now the world is in a crisis and you're nowhere to be found and you're trying to stop everybody from talking, one would say Smokey the Bear is near the smoke because there may be a fire. I don't know. I'm not saying any allegations. What I will say is that I sipped Ciroc at a Diddy party and went home. I didn't sip Ciroc at a Diddy party and stay the night. And those people that did are going to have a hard time explaining things when the chips start falling.
Look, I think it is going to get bigger before it gets to the end of this, involving a lot of people. Let me bring back Ben Chu. You put Johnny Depp on the stand. It's always a high-risk strategy. It worked for you. If you were representing Sean Diddy Combs, would you put him up?
Well, we put Johnny up because he was telling the truth. So that was a very easy decision to make, and he had the...
Yeah, he helped Johnny Depp, and that whole Johnny Depp Amber Heard situation was interesting too.
Burden of proof, and frankly, we couldn't have stopped him even if we wanted to, but we didn't want to. And
yeah, all of a sudden, a lot of people leaving the country. Yes, they are. Some of these places are going to have, I don't know if they have extradition laws, and, some of these people are going to be pulled. Some of these famous celebrities don't want to take the stand. They don't want to be subpoenaed. They might have already been subpoenaed. I'm wondering who going to take the stand and plead the fifth. Hello. Because these celebrities are so driven with media, their brands.
Telling the truth as he did over several days. If you're not telling the truth, skilled attorneys on the other side are going to puncture that. So I believe in that system. I think in this case, I don't think he's got any choice. Given that video, he's got to explain it. He's got to say that he's terribly sorry for it, but that was an aberration. That's not who he is. He simply has to say that. He has to.
R.I.P. to Kim Porter. If Kim allegedly was here, Kim and Cassie's dating ship, might be very similar. And like I said, a jury is going to have to decide if there's any wrongdoing. It concerns me when people say free him. It concerns me when people say free Kelly. It concerns me. Like the video, I kind of let it go past, but a jury will have to decide. And if what is being said from these alleged 120 civil lawsuits concerning. Let's continue.
Own it and say, I did a horrible thing. I'll regret it the rest of my life. But that doesn't mean that I engaged in sex trafficking. And he's got to look the jury in the eye and say that, and say it convincingly.
If he is found guilty of all charges, how long could he be convicted for? How long could he be sentenced to?
I'm afraid that he may never see the light of day. I mean, these are extraordinarily serious felonies that he's been charged with. So if he's found guilty on some or all of them, I think he'd be a very old man by the time he's out, if he gets out at all.
See?
As there often is with these things, according to the website Chartmetric, the latest data shows that Diddy's numbers on music streaming services are actually increasing throughout this whole...
Are y'all surprised that people are listening to his music more than ever? Why? And is it because they're pulling information? I think that is true. They might be streaming it to see if they hear something, just like, Justin, some of his music. But when we look back at the industry, look back of how he treated the people he produced. I'm wondering if the people he produced, if a lot of them have been subpoenaed. That's a lot of people. Not a lot of people have a lot of nice stuff to say about him. And just think about how their careers, he didn't want anybody to be more famous than him. Real talk. And the young lady that was in the colorful shirt, she spoke about they wanted her music and what she was writing and working on. And that may be the issue where some of these unknowns music might get released and they can't afford to sue him. So y'all got to be careful who you share your music with. If someone is a artist as well, they're not gonna help you. They're gonna be focusing on themselves. Some do pretty good, being a producer, being a musician, and then they're trying to help people come up. There's some good ones out there. Not all are bad or tainted, but a lot of these people are selfish and they don't really care about people. But a lot of people are happy that the music industry is getting exposed. They're happy that Hollywood is getting exposed. Some of these famous artists, some of these famous actors, women, men, some people allege in the NFL, NBA might be cool with Diddy, and maybe he liked to get close to people. So somebody would say, oh, so-and-so was at the party. Oh, if I go next week, I might see them as well. Because a lot of times people want to do business with people as well. Like the video.
Period. As are his numbers on social media apps like TikTok, Facebook, and so on. It's a kind of ambulance chasing element to this where people go where the drama is. But what about the morality of this? I mean, we discuss this with all of these cases, really, don't we? About where art meets alleged crime or scandal. Is it okay to listen to Diddy's music now? Should streamers be making money out of Diddy, record companies, etc.?
I mean, there's the music, and then there is the person making the music, and the two don't always coincide. People still play R. Kelly. R. Kelly has timeless songs, not only that he performs.
Nobody ain't studying that. Have y'all noticed I really didn't cover the Kelly documentary? I don't even like looking at his ex-wife. When she be doing all those weird dances, I cannot watch Kelly's ex-wife. She knew stuff too. And then the allegations about Kelly and the daughter and all that, nope, I can't do it. There's a lot of weird people out there, and then sometimes there'll be weird people in my comments, and I will time you out. Go on your own page and do that weird stuff. We're not doing weird over here. And I don't know what's going on with Vlad, but he talking interesting.
But You Were Not Alone by Michael Jackson, which was written by R. Kelly. There's so many people that did horrible things in entertainment, and people still love their films. Roman Polanski raped an underage girl, but his movies are still being watched and everything else like that. You just see this over and over again, and people ultimately they like what they like, and if they like a piece of art, they're going to ignore the actual artist and some of the crazy things that they've done. Now, some people are going to draw a line, but as you can see, he's getting more publicity, so people are going back into his catalog. Yeah, it's not surprising at all.
No, it's not surprising. Whether it's right is another matter. Thank you to my panel. Excellent debate.
So that was the panel, everybody. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here and where you're watching from. What did y'all think about the panel? I think he went in on the one lady that was Cassie's makeup artist / hairstylist that used to help. And they basically said he was almost like a perfectionist, even in regards to like Kim Porter and Cassie. He wanted to be a perfectionist. Anytime they were going to go out to award shows or take pictures, he wanted everything to be almost picture perfect for the pictures. He loved to be in media. So right now, he don't like being in media because for years he liked being in media. Now he's trying to switch up because of what they're saying about him. You can't change your mind now, buddy. Like the video. There's about 200 in the building. If I get 200 people to please subscribe and thank you. We're trying to get to 32K. Don't forget, last month, you guys, I had 3,000 subscribers. Now I'm almost at 32. I'm so proud of myself. I've been keeping busy, but I've been maintaining family stuff, friend stuff, business stuff. I've been keeping busy. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Now I'm looking at a picture of Eva Longoria and Diddy and Paris Hilton. A lot of these celebrities are mad because they're being spotted in pictures. Let's see. Let me see. What is this? This is new. Hold on. But yeah, don't forget. I'm just seeing the video I talked about with regards to Jamie Foxx. I don't know if I should play that here. I posted it. Sometimes when I be playing clips for y'all, YouTube be kind of messing with me, y'all. So I be wanting to bring y'all the tea, but I have to watch what I play. But I did do the Jamie Foxx post in regards to what's going on with Jamie Foxx. Let me see if there's any other updates. Let's talk trending topics, hot topics. At some point I got to get to the little Dirk thing. That's kind of interesting for hire. Y'all know what I'm already saying. Let's see. Let's see. I guess 50 Cent is talking in regards to he was paid $17K per episode to be a character. I really never watched Power. I don't like stuff like that. Some of my guy friends do, but I really didn't care for that. We already talked about Beyonce and Kelly Rowland hitting the stage, endorsing Kamala Harris. Where's Michelle? Why do they keep leaving Michelle out? I want to know. And I don't know if I've seen posts from Michelle lately. I got to check that out. Where's Michelle? I used to see positive posts after she broke up with that one guy. Okay, Leo DiCaprio endorses Kamala Harris. I guess there's less than 10 days left now, y'all. Like I said in the comments, vote for whoever you want to vote for. We're not going to shade you over here. You don't have to tell us either. Watch out for alleged McDonald's, and they got the E. coli situation in regards to the quarter pounder. Little Dirk, that's concerning. Everybody talking about that. Yeah, Jesse Williams, his ex-wife, says he's requesting additional time with the kids, only to have Jesse have the nannies be with them. Y'all know who Jesse Williams is? Light-skinned guy with the pretty eyes. I always know somebody that look like somebody. Yeah, in regards to the John Amos situation, we're talking hot topics, trending topics. A lot of these people you know. John Amos was the guy from Good Times. His daughter says that his son allegedly had the will changed 5 times before his dad passing. That's the John Amos situation. That whole situation is interesting too. If y'all did not know, John Amos had passed. A lot of his friends and family did not know he had passed until like a month and a half later, if not longer. Have I seen the surviving? Yeah, there's a lot of videos that's out there. It seems as if TMZ is putting out surviving. But there's a lot going on. I post a lot of stuff too. Chris Brown got his own concerns and allegation. Chris Brown has his own documentary that's coming out. Where are you talking about Beyonce? Kim Kardashian wants credit in regards to the Mendez brothers. Whatever what happened with the Mendez brothers, some people feel that the Mendez brothers should have to stay in there. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened in regards to the dad, why take out the mom? I don't understand why Kim wants to attach her name to a lot of. I do understand. Kim likes to attach her name to stuff that's trending. Kim's team probably told her what was going on and she attached her name to it. Interesting. The situation in regards to Walmart, a team found no longer here. She was locked into the storage oven. Now, let me ask y'all this. If there's a storage oven, shouldn't she be able to get out and shouldn't she be able to cut off the oven if she gets locked in? How is it that that oven didn't cut off as soon as she got in there? You understand what I'm saying? They go in to clean it. She should be able to cut off the temperature in the oven, just in case somebody do get locked in. Walmart is about to be RIP to the teen. I mean, the teen young girl who passed. I'm sure the family is going to sue them beyond suing. It's being reported that Samuel L. Jackson. Let's see, Samuel Jackson. Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson. I guess he's endorsing Kamala, and they allegedly have the same curse word. That's their favorite. Let me see. Now, I'm wondering if Sierra is pregnant again, y'all. Let me see if I see pictures of her. I don't know. I'm wondering. Russell and Sierra, they like having kids. I saw a report that she might be pregnant again. I don't know. I can't confirm or deny. Solange revealed her battle with health conditions. So praying for Solange. Whenever we do hot topics, trending topics, I brush over stuff just so y'all know it's out there. Rihanna gives Kendrick Lamar the thumbs up in regards to the Super Bowl. Charlemagne the God speaks out on CNN. Yeah, many people have been speaking out. Like the video, like the video. There's about 243 in the building. Like the video, like the video. Can I please get 240 to subscribe? We're trying to get to 32K. And if you've already subscribed, thank you. I do see the numbers going up, so thank you. Meek Mill's an interesting one. DJ Khaled's an interesting one. And French Montana's an interesting one. They was cool with Diddy. Yep, so if you did not know, Little Durk has been arrested. And I guess he was flying all over to try and avoid from being arrested. We talked about the Steve Harvey, D.L. Hughley sit down. Is he trying to distract away from? Is Steve trying to distract away from his daughter dating Diddy? Is Lori? I'm going to be careful. What does Lori Harvey know? What does Steve know? That was an interesting situation, seeing Lori Harvey around Diddy. If you did not know, Cobb County Jail allegedly has 3 new robots that's going to view the jail. I saw that video. I don't know if I might post it on my shorts. Cobb County Jail introduced 3 new robots that's going to help with different functions while other police officers can do other things. And then they're able to tell and, get their attention if something's happening. I guess that's one of the only jails in the United States, allegedly, that has robots in the jail. Yeah, if you did not know, in regards to the Mendez brothers, the LA district attorney seeks a resentencing. Some are saying that it's possible that they might be released, y'all. And allegedly, they beefed up security. Okay, the Jamie Foxx situation. Yeah, my channel goes fast. Some people talk about the same thing for about an hour, and then I just, my channel goes fast. So I'll bring y'all to TTTTT. And it's almost like just in case you missed it. That way you can go look it up. It's being reported that Jamie Foxx may be having a documentary that may come out. He might have got, there might be concerns if he had something health going on and if he was jumped. This week is the first time that I heard that he might have been jumped, allegedly. And allegedly there's a documentary that's coming out. I did a short on that. Somebody had said that they went to Jamie Foxx's documentary and there was conversations. Did Jamie Foxx go through similar situations like Albie Shore? Hoo-wee, baby. Alleged. We'll keep an eye on that. Rihanna admits she would love to have a girl, but not certain what she would do with her. Do what you would do as you do for yourself, Rihanna. Gorgeous girl. Zoe give encouraging words to working mothers. Let me go here. Yes, right now we're doing hot topics, trending topics. That way people can't say, oh, all she talks Diddy. No, we talk hot topics, trending topics. We sometimes do hot topics before the video, in the middle of the video, or at the end of the video. So we cover a wide range of things. Russell Simmons reflecting on turning 67. Interesting. He got his own situationships. Yes, Russell Simmons have fled to Dubai. If you did not know, I posted this. There was a raid at a pizza place. They were given a side of white stuff. They were selling pizza and white stuff. So they got raided. Where you do that at? You don't think that somebody gonna slip up and tell that you giving pizza and side order of that? People are doing interesting stuff, y'all. Interesting stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna be general about this, but this is something that I heard this morning. It's being reported that the New York Post reportedly seen Diddy at the 2005 VMA after party, and is showing the celebrities. So I got to be careful. Diddy's upset because stuff is leaking. Diddy's upset because stuff is leaking. So go check out the New York Post. He's alleged, some of these videos are alleged being leaked. This is my biggest thing. Don't get none of the videos. Don't share none of the videos. Don't view none of the videos. Just block it out. Don't get caught up in trying to share videos about Diddy if there's our videos. But I'm telling you, regarding the trial, we'll know who was in the videos. But yeah, go check out the New York Post. They talking about it. They're talking about the leaks. That's what I heard first thing this morning. So people need to be real careful because Diddy gonna try and get a mistrial if people aren't careful. I'm telling you. I guess Rick Ross has a new girlfriend. She was throwing a little shade at Tia Kemp. Yeah, Little Dirk tried to have like an escape plan, and they shut that down. They arrested him. Yeah, Quincy's coming out with a new vlog. He's trying to make us forget about what's going on with his dad, but he can't. He's coming out with a new vlog. I'm sure a lot of people are going to tune in because they want to hear what the kids are saying. There's a Miss Carter that spoke out about Diddy and surviving that whole situation. Let's see if there's anything else. It's being reported that Justin Bieber may be suing his ex-business financial partners because allegedly there was a lot of money missing. I don't think he's broke. He sold his catalog and he did a performance at that one wedding about 6 months ago. So I don't think Justin's broke. I just think he had his finance looked at because they probably thought, oh, Justin's kind of not really paying attention. But we got to keep an eye on that in regards to Justin Bieber's financial planner, business managers. If more comes out, I'll tell you, I told y'all. We got to keep an eye out on his business managers and his financial managers. Because there's a lot of celebrities like to possibly take other people's money and them not know it. But we're going to keep an eye on it. When it come out, I'll be like, I told y'all. I told y'all. Yep. And there was a financial manager that was allegedly raided. Yep. Around the time in regards to the Diddy situation. Yep. Like the video. Like the video. Like the video. Like the video. Yeah. We'll see what happens in regards to the presidential candidate. Who wins, who won't win. You know, some people have concerns with him. Some people have concerns with her. A lot going on, A lot going on. I was shocked that Steve finally tried to address Cat Williams after a year. I'm looking at the video right now of Diddy inviting the 13-year-old to a party. Like I said, Ashton Kutcher was there. Farnsworth Bentley was behind Diddy. Farnsworth almost was like looking like it's unacceptable, man, for what you're saying. Like the video. Right now we're doing hot topics, trending topics. Yes, I go extremely fast. I do. Let me see if there's anything else I see. I used to show you out a picture of what I was talking about, but then I get flagged for that. So I have to be careful. Yeah. Let me see if Hollywood Unlocked is talking about anything I care about. If y'all did not know about last week, Black China got engaged. She did. Black China got engaged. She said yes. Taraji P. Henson is talking about the Project 2025. He had said he ain't got nothing to do with Project 2025. So if he don't have nothing to do with Project 2025, who presented that? So that's something to look into. He said he ain't got nothing to do with Project 2025. So who came out with Project 2025? Things to make you say, Like the video. There's about 204 people in the building. Please subscribe. We're trying to get to 32K. Please continue to subscribe. We're trying to get to 32K. We talk hot topics, trending topics. I bring it all around. And I kind of give y'all the TTT And that way you'll know what to look out for. And I sometimes tell you what to type into look up, because you got to understand there's a lot of pages. They have certain niches, and there's certain things that they do, if not every day, every other day. My page, I talk a wide variety of politics, trending topics, hot topics, and Diddy. So, and then my shorts is a lot of different stuff too. And it's kind of like just in case you missed it. Like the video, like the video. We've been live for about an hour 30. Like the video, like the video. Oh, that's in my, I gotta get that out. Yeah. I just thought about something. Like the video. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. I think I didn't talk about that. T.I. allegedly has a lien on his house for millions. And then they had won that lawsuit in regards to the OMG girls. So they won the lawsuit, but now he has a lien on his house that he has to pay. If you did not know, Leah Remedy and her now husband have been divorced. They're now finally divorced. Yep, Leah Remedy is now divorced from her husband. Yep. I thought they was gonna last forever. They seem so like best friends. Leah Remedy is now divorced. Oh, it's basically saying her single status to be restored. So maybe it's going to be finalized in March 2025. Maybe it's supposed to be finalized. Because, yeah, I was just thinking about that. They had just mentioned that they're going through divorce. So it might be finalized by March 2025. Take that with a grain of salt about Leah Remedy. Is there anything else? Let me see. Yeah, she's one step closer to finalizing the divorce. There we go. One person said they never knew they were married. Oh, yeah. Leah and her husband used to have a show together. Leah Remedy is real close with J-Lo. And if you did not know, J-Lo's ex-husband spoke out too. So will J-Lo have to hit the stand? I saw something about Tory Lanez last night. I think he's trying to put out an appeal, everybody. I'm going to keep an eye on that. Tory Lanez's team needs to go look at and hear everybody police reports. He needs to pull the transcripts. He needs to pull those transcripts. And he needs to look at everybody police report and the police report recordings. Not legal advice, but he needs to. I used to watch Paige that did a deep dive in regards to the Tory Lanez case. Now, I can't confirm or deny what happened with Tory and Megan, but I used to watch pages that did deep dives about the police reports, about the police report recordings, in regards to people testifying or speaking to the police about Tory and Megan. Yep. Okay, like the video. I do see people that are subscribing. Thank you. We're trying to get to 32K. If there's about 200 and some here, there's about 196 in here. Please like the video. Let's get the likes to 100, everybody. Double tap the screen. We're at 46 likes. Let's get the likes to 100. We're at 46 likes. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Like the video. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here before. I don't know what that person is saying. Why do they need to keep an eye on? Because I be telling y'all stuff. And until receipts are brought out, then you'll know that I mentioned it. That's why certain things you need to keep an eye out for. Like the video. We're at 48 likes. Continue to double tap the screen. Super chats are welcome. To hit the like button is free. We're at 48 likes. Continue to hit the like button. I be trying not to change my show in regards to letting the likes get up to what it needs to be, and then I start the show 30 minutes after. We've been live for hour 30. The likes should match the views. We have 226 in the building. The likes should match the views. We're at 49 likes. Double tap the screen, hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. We're at 49 likes. And if you've already subscribed, thank you. We're trying to get to 32K. Certain stuff I see, I'll either address it or not address it. Like the video, thank you. We're at 51 likes. Continue to hit the like button. Double tap the screen, hit the like button above the video, below the video. Don't forget that Tupac's family has a lawsuit going to see if there's a link in regards to Diddy and Tupac. If there's a link in regards to Tupac passing. Let's see. Blac Chyna seamlessly responds to the online criticism for her joining. So Blac Chyna may be joining Love and Hip Hop Miami. Man, she's about to get engaged. Man, I don't know. Blac Chyna is joining Love and Hip Hop. I hope her relationship can withstand. Because you already got Yandy Mandisi going through. They saying Mandisi may be doing certain stuff to embarrass Yandy. I guess Blac Chyna, they're saying that she's joining. Maybe they desperate. Because Blac Chyna has been doing good. I hope that don't change her. You know, some of these reality show changes the people. And they do stuff for clicks and views. Yeah, they beefing up security at the prison. Kim's trying to, for the Mendez brother, Kim trying to get attention, connecting her name to them, of course. She looks for media attention, clicks, and views. Go look at the video I did of Kim. The daughter is leaning on Kim, and Kim's pushing the daughter away a little bit. The daughter do that a lot to Kim. She be trying to hug on her mom, and Kim kind of be like pushing her away, and then she'll pull her forward. Kim's interesting to me. She a piece of work. She like to trend with whatever who's trending. Sometimes she like to be around people that's trending. It's kind of weird and creepy that she travels to be around people that's trending. It's kind of weird and creepy. I talk about it all the time. She did it a lot last year. Now people are saying Kim is utilizing her kids to trend and go viral. Like the video. Thanks for being here, everyone. Right now, we're talking trending topics, hot topics. If there's anything I need to talk about. Like the video. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. I'll come back. Yeah. Okay, like the video. Okay, I think that's pretty much it, everybody. We talked hot topics, trending topics. Let's get the likes to 100. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. Let's get the likes to 100. Let's get the likes to 100. There's 175. If everybody hit like, we'll be there. And also, if 175 could please subscribe, we're trying to get to 32K. We're talking hot topics, trending topics. Let me check TMZ if there's anything else that's being said. But yeah, there's a lot that's going on. There's a lot of people that pull up the legal documents. There's a lot going on in regards to Diddy, in regards to seeking the media to be there. He wants gag orders sent out, and he's trying to silence the media. Was Jamie Foxx really joking about Diddy being involved in regards to hospitalization? That's what TMZ is saying. So that's kind of interesting because they said that he allegedly came out with a documentary. Like the video. And Jamie Foxx might be concerned. You know what I mean? What is this? Hold on. Oh, okay. I'll deal with that later. Okay. Yeah. If you're just now coming in, we're talking hot topics, trending topics, just in case y'all missed it. We're going to keep an eye on some of the legal stuff that's going on with Diddy. Like I said, he's trying to muzzle and quiet the people in the industry and media. Let me see if I can find how they stated it. Yeah, I said this before. Diddy's allegedly devastated that his kids made a joint statement because people have been going in. People went in regarding the joint statement, and people went in regards to Quincy's vlog. So he mad that they made a joint statement, but he not mad that they coming out with a vlog. And Diddy was spotted in the vlog. 50 Cent continues to troll Diddy, aiming his arrest. I don't blame 50 for speaking out. 50 Cent been trying to tell people about Diddy for 10 years. 10 years. This is what's being said. Diddy asked the judge to muzzle witnesses aiming their attorneys in the criminal cases. We talked about this briefly. And he's wondering if, he's concerned about his character. Character? People are saying character. And some people are saying, no, my guy, you can't control this situation. This ain't no Diddy party. Nope. Muzzle. You muzzled them long enough. Why would you try and muzzle people if you're innocent? Many people are saying, will he get a fair trial? This is the biggest thing. A judge jury will have to decide if Diddy has done any wrongdoing. A judge jury will have to decide. But if people had legal concerns, they have a right to do a civil lawsuit, period. They probably couldn't do the civil lawsuit when he was out and about. Now that he's behind bars, people are allegedly speaking out. And a lot of times, lawyers won't take cases unless they got some kind of evidence, some kind of alleged proof. Some are saying Diddy thinks he's in control. Sir, you don't have, and you're not running anything. Yep, see? Oh, still trying to control stuff. Sir, you're cooked. Allege. Some are saying, oh, how does it feel? Karma coming back? Alleged. People are speaking out. So there's that. So I thank everyone for being here. I appreciate everyone for being here. Let me check. We're trying to get to 32K. If you've already subscribed, thank you. We will try and get to 32K hopefully within the next few days. The page has grown. I have 3,000 subscribers last month. Now I'm at 31K. Some of my videos hit 1.4 million. Some of them hit 1 million. So we were busy, you guys. And I thank all of you that subscribed. I thank all of you that's chimed in. I get a lot of new people coming in. So sometimes, but super chats are welcome. We have memberships that's over there. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all for being here. I have a lot to do this Saturday. Luckily, I did pick up breakfast. I did pick up lunch, but I still have a lot of stuff to do. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all for being here. Like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your notification bells. Make sure you turn on your notification bell and click all. So then that way when I go live, you'll see me live. I go live in the morning at sometimes 10, 11, or 12. Sometimes I go live at 9, depending on if I'm up and I've already done the research. I sometimes go live at night around 6 or 7 or 8, depending on if something has hit. So if there's more lawsuits that's going to come out, we'll talk about it. Continue to hit the like button, you guys. We're at 52. Please hit the like button. Double tap the screen to hit the like. Hit the thumbs up above the video or below the video. We're at 52 likes. Let's get the likes up. We're at 52 likes. Let's get the likes up. Thank you for being here. Continue to hit the like button. We're at 53. Thank you. Thank you. I got to make sure my likes are up so that way I can continue to stay in the algorithm. We're at 54 likes. Thank you. Thank you. There's about 253 in. If I could please get 200, please subscribe. We're trying to hit 32K. Okay, everyone, I have to exit. I always try and give myself 45 minutes to an hour before I have to leave the door. If I have to take care of something with my boo, I'm getting the look. And I get what that look is. But my family's patient with me and they're proud of me. Yay. Yay. So thanks for being here, everyone. I hope everyone has a great weekend. What are you doing? Are you staying in or are you going out? Are you guys staying in or are you going out? Are you Netflix and chilling? And if you are Netflix and chilling, what are you watching? Anything good on Netflix? Anything I should be watching? I like sports stuff, cooking stuff, things about cars. I like upbeat stuff, positive stuff. I don't like any weird conspiracy stuff. And that's why I really don't cover conspiracy stuff. I like stuff that's got receipts. I like stuff that's got receipts. So, yeah. Like the video, like the video. I hope everyone has a great weekend. I can't see stuff right here. Let me go back. Like the video. Press 3 if you're new. Where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here before. Press 3 if you're new. Where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here before. Like the video, like the video. I thank you all for being here. Be kind in the comments. People will get timed out. I don't know what that is. So I'm going to remove it. Like the video, like the video. Be kind in the comments. I'm going to remove that. Don't know what that is. Thanks for being here, everyone. I see a 3. Welcome, Texas. Press 3 if you're new. Where you're watching from. Press 3 if you're new. Where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here. Let's continue to hit the like. We're at 57 likes on this screen. Continue to hit the like button. Double tap the screen. Hit the thumbs up above the video, below the video. We talked hot topics, trending topics. We did an update on Diddy. We listened to the Piers Morgan interview. And let me go ahead and do my disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. I thank everyone for being here. What is this? Hot Topics, Training Topics channel. Let's Talk About It Media 21. Thanks for being here, everyone. Have a great weekend. Everyone, be blessed. Focus on healthy, safe relationships. Check on your mothers, your sisters. Check and see if there's resources that they need. Be careful if you're going out. Check on your guy friends. They're going through stuff too. So be blessed, everyone. Goodbye.